Friday from the library.
Happy Friday from Mr. Danchesko's room.
Happy Friday from the front office.
Happy Friday from Mrs. Rogerson's class.
Happy Friday from Miss Copeland's class.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday from the best Spanish class, Senorita.
Happy Friday from Mr. Belmondo's class.
Happy Friday from Mrs. Magnus's class.
Joyeux vendredi de la classe Madame Tenay.
Happy non-ethnocentric Friday.
Happy Friday from the front office.
Happy Friday!
Thanks to all of our Happy Fridays that we've had throughout the year, and even though it's not Friday today, it is our last show, so good morning and thanks for joining us on FHS TV. I'm Gianna Carosa.
And I'm Anthony Mitchell, and as you said, it is our last show of the year.
Yeah, it's kind of bittersweet, but it's exciting that the year is almost done and summer is coming soon.
Yeah, certainly looking forward to summer, but for now, let's get into our announcements. Can you please rise for the pledge to our flag?
Students who signed up for Contract PE for next school year should plan to attend the following meeting in the auditorium, Wednesday, May 27th during QRTB. So please sign up in flex time if you plan on attending, and you may contact Mrs. Stevens with any questions. Any students signed up for AP English Language and Composition for next school year should see Mrs. Bowers to get a copy of the summer assignment. Please stop in room 220 during QRT before the end of the school year, or plan to pick up the assignment on Step-Up Day. Finals start tomorrow, and our own Ryan Bracco talked to Mrs. Owens about how the process operates.
Well, first of all, if any student that needs to leave early for an early dismissal on the finals day, you must have an early dismissal sent in on that date to the absence reporting account. And if you have no finals for the day, you do not have to come in, or you need to send in an email. So for example, you have one final in the morning and you have no final in the afternoon, you must have an early dismissal sent in, and then you have to come into the office to get the slip to be able to leave that day for your early dismissal. If you only have an afternoon final, you do not need to do anything except to come in for that final in the afternoon and go straight to that final. You cannot leave any earlier on the day of the final until your final is over.
Thanks, Ryan. The writing lab will be available today in room 226 with Mrs. Babel. The chemistry help desk is available today in room 105 with Mrs. Fenton. The Catholic Youth Club will be meeting today during QRTC in Mrs. Mazzetto's room 238.
Anthony, today's your last Fun Friday of the year.
Yeah, I had all the seniors in the broadcasting class participate, including you, Gianna.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see who wins.
Good morning, and thank you for joining me on the last episode of Fun Friday for the year. I'm joined with all the seniors in the broadcasting class, minus a few, and they're going to be competing in a soccer challenge today. You'll be starting 5 yards back and have to kick it into the mini goal, and every time you make it, you move on. We'll move 5 yards back each kick. Bush, obviously you're not participating, you obviously win. So he's going to be anchoring with me today. All right, Natalia's kicking.
Oh, and she missed.
It's up after Natalia got out. See it. Keaton moves on to round 2. All right, Gianna's up. Gianna, the second person to move on. Pietro kicks. Pietro moves on. So Evelina up. Last one to round 1. Everyone will move on to round 2 except for Natalia. The first one to round 2 from 10 yards out. Let's see it. Keaton, good. Moving on to round 3. Gianna is moving on to round 3. Almost snuck in there.
Pietro?
10 yards straight for everyone. Then move it straight. Pietro left-footed. Makes his second shot. Leading the last kick around 2. And it's good. Off the post and in. Everyone moves on to round 3. Yep. This is the round 3 kicks. Keaton's going to start it off from 15 yards. Gets a little challenging now. Keaton, no good. Off by about a ball to the right there. Very close though. Keaton's second one eliminated. Off completely. She was too worried about the speed, not the straight.
Pietro with round 3.
All right, Pietro, yeah. Big shot here. This kid could secure himself a top 2 finish here if he makes this. With Alina still having to go. Very calm, collected, and he makes it. Wow.
Alina, last kick of round number 3.
Off the post and she misses. Pietro wins. Gianna, Keaton, and Alina are going to compete for 2nd and 3rd place here. No matter if Alina makes this, we're Gianna and Alina tie for 2nd and 3rd. We're not continuing.
Wait till I see who the top 3 are. Gianna and Alina. She makes this 3rd place. It's good. Gianna and Alina tie. That wasn't kicked very hard.
Pietro, champion.
Yeah.
Anything to say?
No, not really. Nobody here knew how to play.
Especially Natalia. Natalia, any words?
I'm just not skilled in the soccer world, but I'm skilled in other ways.
Gianna and Alina, podium finish. You put up a great battle.
I appreciate that. You know, I tried. It's hard against Pietro.
Yeah. Bush, do you think you would have won? Probably. You love to see it. We'll see you next year on Fun Friday. Congratulations to Pietro on winning Fun Friday. Gianna, you did get a top 3 finish though.
Yes, and Alina and I tied for 2nd place. And now let's move on to Alina and Natalia's video for some senior advice for underclassmen.
Hi, I'm Alina. And I'm Natalia. And today we're going to be going around and asking seniors for future advice.
What's your biggest piece of advice for underclassmen?
I'd say just stay positive throughout your whole high school experience. Like, being negative doesn't help anything, so just, like, have a positive mindset.
Yeah, be optimistic.
What's your biggest piece of advice for underclassmen?
I would say to make sure you spend time with your friends because it ends way quicker than you think.
I definitely agree with that.
Any advice for underclassmen? I do. Always work really hard in school, try to get good grades, and don't be too hard on yourself. Just have fun with your friends, and it goes by so fast. Yes, take it all in.
What's a piece of advice you have for underclassmen?
I would say join every club you can, make some good friends, and don't take too many AP classes. You'll get burned out.
I definitely agree with that. That's always good
Biggest
advice.
piece of advice for underclassmen?
Study hard and make sure to have fun.
I like those. Make sure to do those.
What's your biggest piece of advice for underclassmen?
Thank you. My biggest piece of advice is to believe in yourself.
Definitely a good piece of advice.
What's your biggest piece of advice for underclassmen?
Don't take any opportunity for granted.
I love that.
Thank you, Natalia and Alina, for that video.
And as we said earlier in our show today, it is the final show of the year, so I'm Gianna Croza, and I'm signing out.
Now we're going to go see everyone else sign out. Everyone have a great summer, and thank you for joining us all year.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.